Hi everybody. Don't bother about Scotty's cooking in the kitchen, and he talks over my videos as usual. I'm making these bags. So I thought I'd turn the video on and just have a bit of fun. You can have a look how I do them. They're normal glassine bags. Glassine. These are, I don't know if you can see them, Tim Holtz distress oxides, water, pieces of acetate. So I'll put these over here. Now, a beautiful friend on my Abby and Albert Scrapping Shack on Facebook sent me some beautiful, she had some big post envelopes, and she sent me some and she tea stained them. So what I've been doing is picking up the stuff, remnants onto these so that they'll even become better. And if you follow me on Instagram, Abby and Albert, you'll just see how, or on my homepage, these awesome papers I've just made. I'm a bit bored. Look at that. That's unreal. I'm a bit bored with the old tea stain, coffee stain, you know, same old that everyone uses. So I thought I would be a bit different, and that's me all over. And we'll see what we got. They are awesome, and I showed it all on my Instagram story of how I did it and whatever. So just pop over there, and it's also on my Abby and Albert Scrapping Shack on Facebook. So the first thing I think we'll do is we'll pick some colours. So let's give this one a whirl. What's this one? Peacock feathers. So what I'm actually doing is putting the distress ink on the acetate. Like that. Okay, because this is a good way to spread adding water. Oh, hang on, make sure the bags are the right way. No, they're not. I like the flap forward because I use these in journals. So we've sprayed the water onto the thing. As you can see, that's what it, oops, hang on, wrong way. That's what it comes up like. Sorry, still getting used to the new angle of this camera. So, and then I think if that's not enough, I think, well, that one hasn't got much. I'll just spread some on there. This is all your own personal doing. And then instead of drying it quickly, I use these, and hence the hands. So that takes a lot of the wetness away and spreads the ink around. So then I just give it a quick blast with my poor filthy dirty heat gun. So sometimes I put my hands in and hold them up and just give them that extra bit of blast. That one's still a bit damp because I put a bit much up the top. Alright, so let's see. How about, what colour? Maybe a bit of worn lipstick. So once again, I get my distress ink and just rub it down the acetate. So it looks like that. And I add water to it. So it looks like that. And then I just bang it or splat it here and there. And then I think, oh, okay, well, yep, they're all covered nicely. So once again, I'll bring in this blue paper, wipe it over the top. This is how I get all my makeup papers on my, what do you call it, music paper. This is how I make them. And when you splatter it, see it comes out in here, so I've got more paper, but it goes really well. It really makes it look different. So I see sometimes, like I said, I put my hands in there just to make sure. See how it's coming up? It's really awesome. Sorry if there's glare. I'm still trying to. This Tim Holtz, what do you call it, oxides, are actually awesome because, can you see? Oh, hang on, let me get close. See what it does? And if I flick some water on that, it makes water drops. So it's pretty good stuff. Let me think. What else do I want? How about we do a bit of wilted violet. Oops, I've got 2 here. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll just add a bit of wilted violet. We'll see how this goes. Just want a bit here and a bit there. Maybe a bit more on that one. A bit up there. A bit up there. Right, I just wipe this acetate in between, and then when I've finished with it, I ditch it. Because I've always got it from packaging. So I'll go over it once again with this paper. See, now that's coming to look like a nice piece of paper. You can use that fold in your journals or whatever. It's always something you can use somewhere. See all the little spots, and look, actually quite good. I was playing around yesterday. I bought myself a glue gun, but me being me and not up on technical stuff and all that, bought this nice glue gun which I thought looked awesome. Well, you can't see it much now, but it was an industrial one, and I gave myself 3rd-degree burns. So I tended to put that one away. I won't be using that again. Spiced marmalade. Now we can just bang. You've got to be careful. You've got to be careful because when I play, I tend to spread. And things get in the way, and don't worry about the dogs. Yeah. Things tend to get a bit messy because I don't have no boundaries. And I just play, and everything gets messy. That's hence why I now have all this butcher's paper down. But on these baskets here, I get spray, and oh dear, it gets very messy. But it doesn't matter. I just clean it up. Whatever I can't clean up, I leave. I mean, look at my poor old heat gun. But I like doing these. Now, these bags will go in journals, or I'll put them on the Etsy shop for people that can't do them, that don't have distress oxides, or oh, look at this one, twisted citron. Yeah, so sometimes I put a lot of these things in the Etsy shop because a lot of people don't have oxides, cannot afford oxides, and would like them. So I'll do a set of these and put them in the shop, and then people can have them and say that they've got them. And that makes me smile when people can have things. I don't know, a lot of people do this with paintbrushes, splatters, but I can't be bothered reaching for my paintbrush, so I'll just do it. I don't know if I need another colour on there or not. No, I don't actually think. No. Yeah, there's enough colour on there, I reckon. I'll just. So I've only done one side because in a journal you glue one side down, and in a minute I'll just put these aside to dry, and then I'll show you what I will intend to do with them. So they come out really, really nicely, these ones. These are the light colours. Hang on. Can you see the... I hope the glare's not too much. So they've come along really nicely. So what I'll do is I'll leave them there. Usually I'll just stand them open like that, to dry. Hang on, I'll show you if you can see it. Stand them open like that, just to let them dry inside and out. Because when you can't see that either. I just stand them open like that. Oh, Struth, can't even see that. I know, because the bottle's in the way. Duh. Yeah, I just stand and leave them open like that so they can get aired inside as well. Wow, I'm not really smart today, am I? But anyway, so what I thought I'd do, when I want to use these in journals, now I could use them like that, and I could just put that on there and leave it. Or I could put some washi tape underneath, or I could put, but this kind of defeats the purpose a bit. But then again, I suppose it wouldn't. I could put that down low and add them to that, and there's your bag. Or I can add bits and pieces, but you get my drift. That's what they're used for. So you can add, you can add, let me have a look, just for purpose sake, you can add big cards to them. Or you can, let me think, do something like this on them. There's all sorts. Let me think. You can just add an, oh, that looks pretty. Nice bird to it. Or you can add just a little flower in the thing, in the bottom. But you can do anything. That's what they're there for. But I thought that I just, like, while I was doing them, I would put the camera on so you can see, because I get hundreds. I'm exaggerating a bit. No, I don't. I get quite a few questions on how I make things and how I do things. So I thought while I'm doing them, if I do a messy day, I tend to do it all at once. And people always seem to ask how I do it. So I thought, while the camera's on, while I'm doing it, I'll put the camera on so you can ask and have a look. So any questions, just ask me. I'm quite happy to answer all your questions, as most of you know. So, yeah, have a great day. Bye. Oh, I've got to shit again.